Okay, so now we're gonna do a little stretch and cool down. I'm gonna start standing. You can stay standing, you can just do the standing part if you want. Or if you have a mat or an elevated surface, you could do the rest of this there. So I'm just gonna take a nice deep breath in here, reach for the ceiling, open up my chest, push my shoulder blades back and down, arms out, reach forward. Keeping your head above your chest, especially if you feel dizzy. Bend your knees and roll up. Reach to the ceiling. Flat back. And fold forward. If you're feeling comfortable, just let your body hang here, your upper body, lengthening the spine. Bring your hands halfway up onto your shins, straighten out your back. And then bend your knees and roll up. Deep breath in. Exhale. And just, when, we call this washing machine or car wash sometimes, just letting that spine loosen up a little. Let's bring this, so center up your torso and just kind of rotate through the hips. Watch those knees though. Make sure you're not twisting your knees too much. Come back up to the center and just take your head from side to side slowly, rolling the shoulders back and down. Stretch your neck out. Come back to the center, take one ear to one shoulder. Bring your chin to your chest. And then other ear, other shoulder. Come back into the center, roll your shoulders back. Really nice big rolls here. So when you come forward, I want you to round that upper spine and then roll back, push your chest forward and open all the way up. You can make it as big as you want. Rolling all the way back. Take another deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring your hands to your thighs and push your hips back, like you're trying to touch the wall behind you with your tailbone. And just lengthen your spine, neutral chin. And now I want you to pull your tailbone under, so you're tucking those hips forward and dropping your chin to your chest. Making a C shape. And then I want you to reverse that, so press the tailbone and the forehead up toward the ceiling. And again, reverse. And reverse. Don't forget to breathe throughout this process. You can just breathe normally, or you can focus on your breathing. One more time. You can inhale here And exhale. Make sure you're exhaling all of that air out of your lungs, or as much as you can, before you inhale again. Roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders back and down. And then just press through the balls of your feet here. So lifting one heel, pushing the knee forward. My hips aren't moving too much here. Stretching out the bottoms of your feet. And let's rotate the wrists at the same time. Get a little coordination going here. Other way with the wrists. And then bring those arms out to the side. You're going to reach side to side. So notice my hips are not moving too much here. I really want to get stretching through your obliques and the sides of those hips. We're going to add on here, so you're going to reach, and then reach up and over, reach, and reach, up and over. I'm really hoping to get Amber on here to do some belly dance because I miss it like crazy. Let's do one more on each side here. And come on down with those arms. So now I'm going to take a step back with my right foot. Push my right heel into the floor. And if you have tight calves, you should be able to feel this right down the back of your leg and your calf muscles. You can push forward a little bit. Another thing you can do here is bend your back knee, and that will kind of shift that stretch to the outer part of your calf. And now I'm going to straighten that leg back up and reach my right arm up. And at the same time, I'm going to straighten up, push my chest up and back, and push my hips forward to get a stretch to the front hip flexors of that right leg. Arm comes down. Slowly take a half step forward. Point your left toe to the ceiling, and then if you need to hang on to something here, or if you're not already, and you need to, go ahead and grab something to hang on to. You're going to sit your hips back, point the left toe to the ceiling, and then pretend like you're trying to drag your left heel down back towards your right foot. So you're lifting the left hip up and pushing back so that you're getting that stretch down through your hip or your hamstrings on the left side. Set your left toes down, take a step forward, bring your feet together, step back with your left leg. Again, hanging on to something here is a perfect option. Trying to make sure that your feet are both pointed in the same direction and you're not tight-roped here. So this is really hard to balance if your feet are stacked in front of each other. You want to be kind of on railroad tracks instead, and you want your front knee to be bent slightly so that you can push that back heel down. Again, you can bend the knee if you need to for a different stretch. Now I'm going to straighten my leg, tuck my hips under so my pelvic bone is kind of tilting forward, and I'm going to reach up. stepping halfway up. Point the right toe to the ceiling this time. Push those hips back. Sit that toe down, bend your knees, step together. Shake your legs out. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring your hands to the small of your back and just kind of push your hips forward. Take your head back as far as you feel comfortable. Slowly pulling those hips back. Take a wide stance. Bring your hands to the insides of your thighs. And one at a time, keeping your knees and your hips and your feet nice and stable here so you're not wiggling around. Push one shoulder forward and the other one back. And then switch. And switch. And switch. Switch. One more each side. Back to the center, roll all the way up. Walk your feet back in. We're gonna make our way down to the mat here. So a couple of options. I'm actually gonna take my shoes off now. This makes it easier to move around on the mat. So option one, just make your way down to the floor. If you don't want to move through downward facing dog, that's fine. It's not for everybody. But we're going to take a deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Just letting that upper body hang here. You can pedal through your knees at this point if you want. Pressing one knee forward, pushing the other one back. Coming halfway up, long spine. And come all the way down. Walk your feet out, or your hands out, sorry. And just come into downward facing dog. Again, if you want to just come straight down onto your knees here, that's a perfect option. If you want to get this stretch, really lifting those hips up toward the ceiling, pressing your shoulders toward the mat. Look at your hands and then shift your hips forward, coming into that long lever plank, holding the belly tight. Let's push back into downward facing dog again. And lift your hips, come forward and down into that plank. Set your knees down, and then just lower your chest and your chin down, lifting those hips up just for a few seconds. And then let your hips come down. Come up into cobra or modified cobra. Modified cobra, you're just up on your forearms here. Or if you want to press through, all the way straight arms, pushing the pubic bone into the floor as much as possible, or if possible. Letting those hips drop down toward the floor, letting your glutes and your low back relax. So if you're squeezing your glutes here, if your back is really tight and you're trying to protect that spine, you're going to be kind of straight in that back here. Really sort of see if you can let that relax. And let's lower down all the way. Hands on your chin, lifting one heel up at a time. Hold this right leg up if you can. Grab the top of your foot. Pull your heel toward your glute. If you need a strap or something to put around that foot here, that's fine. Slowly release and switch sides. Press up into that cobra again. And lower down. Now you're going to press up onto your hands and knees. And move through cat-cow a few times on your hands and knees. And push back into child's pose. Nice wide knees here. Give yourself plenty of room for your ribs and your belly. Lift your hips. Lock your hands in. Let's go ahead and have a seat. Nice and long. Roll all the way back onto your back and just march in place here a few times. Getting those hips nice and squared up. Start to engage your core muscles again. Bring your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out long. Keeping that left hip pushed into the floor as hard as you can. You're going to grab the inside of your right knee with your right hand and open your right hip out to the side. Bringing that knee back into the center, extend your leg up toward the ceiling. Pull your thigh toward your chest and rotate your ankle. Pulled in, and you're going to to pull your left knee into your chest and just rock side to side. You can make circles here.